Megabuildings are some of the most notable superstructures on Night City's skyline. Massive self-contained towers that house nearly 100,000 people across the city. More than just housing, they function as vertical cities, complete with shops, clinics, and their own social ecosystems. Today, we'll explore life within these concrete monoliths, how they control their inhabitants, the vertical inequality they enforce, and the crime that thrives as a result of their design. Welcome to the Megabuildings of Night City. Megabuildings are cities within the city, and with roughly 8,000 people packed into each one, life is never truly private. The walls are paper thin, nothing goes unheard, from altercations and kids playing, to back alley deals and the rare sound of laughter from a happy family, though that last one's less common. Daily life inside these concrete monuments is pretty mundane. Meals come from vending machines, your morning starts with a lukewarm cup of Synthcaf and a security check. Most people take the same elevator, see the same faces, and head to the same soul-crushing jobs. Some don't even leave the building at all. Many megabuildings are ecosystems of their own, filled with food stalls, ripper dogs, and even black market weapon vendors. Living in a megabuilding is a lonely experience. You're surrounded by thousands of people, but know none of them. You'll likely see the same faces every morning, hollow-eyed corpos, hungover techies, tired medtechs, but no one talks. The halls are noisy, but still feel silent. And yet, somehow, there's comfort in that. Every footstep, every sliding door, every muffled conversation is a reminder you're not alone. Most megabuildings have been standing for decades, and over time they've developed personalities. Some wheeze and flicker with age, cracked walls, blinking lights, heavy over-recycled air. Others still glow with neon, buzzing with life. You hear music through open doors, kids race drones down the halls, but not all of them feel alive in a good way. Some are gang-controlled, covered in graffiti and warnings. In those places, stepping onto the wrong floor can get you zeroed. Life inside a megabuilding isn't easy, but people make do. Hard times create resilient people, and hope, while rare, still finds its way in. Residents decorate their doors with string lights and hand-drawn signs. They leave out food for stray cats. They celebrate holidays with cheap beer and vending machine dinners. Somehow, in all of this concrete, life keeps going. Megabuildings were built out of necessity. After the Fourth Corporate War, Night City was overflowing with refugees, the homeless, and the displaced. By the 2040s, 10 years into the post-war reconstruction, these concrete monoliths began to rise across the city. They were a testament to the ingenuity and brutal efficiency of post-war urban planning. On average, each megabuilding took around 6 to 7 years to construct. Both megabuildings H4 and H10 were partially livable after about 5 years of development. This new generation of multi-purpose housing took inspiration from the old New Harbour Mallplex, which had been destroyed during the war. Most of the construction was financed by megacorps, eager to house their growing workforces. The first megabuildings were built by nomads, hired in the hundreds for their skill and mobility. Materials from bombed-out buildings were salvaged and repurposed. Concrete, steel, and wiring. Anything that could be reused found a new life in these colossal structures. Construction sites ran day and night under the watchful eye of corporate foremen, with only one goal in mind: efficiency and speed. The nomads worked tirelessly, laying concrete as new supplies arrived from ruined districts. Some still littered with bullet casings and the charred remnants of the old city. Megabuildings aren't just housing, they're carefully engineered microcosms. The constant noise, claustrophobic spaces, and crowded hallways aren't the result of poor design, but deliberate choices meant to keep the residents isolated, compliant, and distracted. By manipulating the environment, corpos shape behaviour, creating a world where people are too focused on survival to consider revolt. These buildings control their inhabitants by design, not by chance. From shining corporate fortresses to crumbling gang-controlled blocks, each megabuilding breeds different environments and cultures. Each megabuilding tells a different story, one shaped by power, survival, and the unyielding pulse of night city life. Megabuildings conceal a darker underworld just out of reach of corpo security and surveillance cameras. Gang tags mark the territory. Guarded by armed lookouts, in these vertical cities, territory is everything, and it's always being fought over. Gangs slowly take over floors until entire blocks fall under their control. Tags, graffiti, and warnings quickly spread along the hallways, marking territory. Corporate security and even the NCPD are scarce here. Their presence is unwelcome and often met with hostility. These gang-controlled megabuildings have lookouts and armed guards managing who moves through the corridors. Residents have little say in the matter and are usually better off complying. Any resistance could quickly end in bloodshed. Illicit enterprise thrives in these halls, where illegal cyberware clinics operate besides black market dealers, drug runners, and beady peddlers. Many ripperdocs here are unlicensed or disgraced ex-professionals who vanished into the underworld. Even the average hustler can make a decent living running gambling dens and underground markets. Residents are often trapped in debt, constantly extorted for money or services. Life in the crime-riddled, gang-controlled megabuildings is harsh and unforgiving. For most residents, escape isn't an option. Their lives are trapped in a cycle of violence, survival, and relentless control. Change feels impossible, and hope is a rare commodity. Megabuildings aren't just vertical prisons for the impoverished. Some of Night City's wealthiest citizens call these towers home. High above the chaos in luxurious penthouses reserved exclusively for corpo executives and the elite. Life is a world apart. With their private elevators, biometric scanners, and armed security, the upper floors offer the latest in cutting-edge technology. Here, residents enjoy purified air, beautiful rooftop gardens, and exclusive recreational zones. An oasis in the clouds, far removed from the struggles below. Beneath the lofty heights lie the mid-floors, home to hard-working middle-class families and standard corpo employees. These units are comfortable and equipped with basic smart tech, not as opulent as the upper levels, but certainly more secure and stable than life at the bottom. Corporate influence is deeply embedded here. Every apartment is standardized, every corridor monitored. Most residents on these floors harbor the quiet hope of one day ascending closer to the clouds, even as they remain tethered by routine and surveillance. At the base of the megatowers, a starkly different reality unfolds. The lower floors are a world apart, populated by the minimum wage workers and migrants living in broken, decaying units. Overcrowding, persistent issues with poor ventilation, and failing infrastructure create a breeding ground for disease and despair. Yet even in this harsh environment, resilience blooms. Amid the moulded walls and constant technical breakdowns, communities forge strong bonds. Rebel gangs and grassroots groups work tirelessly to help one another, striving for a sliver of hope in a place where escape seems almost impossible. Each level holds a different microcosm. Within these vertical walls, your floor defines your status. No matter how tall the tower stands, the people within remain confined, and many fight to survive each day. Megabuildings aren't just colossal apartment blocks, they're vertical cities, layered with vastly different standards of living. From the penthouses of wealthy execs to the crumbling halls of the forgotten poor, they breed inequality, tension, and danger. These towering structures don't just house people, they shape entire generations. These colossal figures dominating Night City's skyline were instrumental in the city's reconstruction. But in a world defined by power and control, could they be serving a different purpose altogether? Well, that's for you to decide. Thank you very much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for the feedback on the last video. You guys are awesome. I'm really glad there's a community out there for my videos, and I appreciate every one of you. Thank you for all the new subscribers. And yeah, the feedback on the last video was fantastic, and more Cyberpunk content is going to be coming even sooner as the weeks go on. This one took a while to make, and I'm sorry it's been 2 weeks, but I've been working. I'm getting married in a week, so you know, I've got a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, thank you very much for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.